Hello and welcome to In the Pocket. My name's Jonny.
And my name's Chris.
Two totally average bass players, and we're here to talk all about that bass, as well as answering your questions at home each week. Take a look at the latest news and maybe break down some tones, or to give you the lowdown on the low end. Chris, my dear, welcome to our 100th episode.
I know, we are 100 years old.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well,
only one episode a year for 100 years.
Yeah, impressive. Damn. I'm wearing my, you can't see it much in the light, but I'm wearing my party hat today to celebrate. I just had these on hand.
So am I. Hang on, let me just put my party hat on.
It's that kind of party. Oh, I could hide mine under my hat.
You're on a nice cold DC. Very good.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, simply the best. Speaking of the best, Chris, you've been a busy boy. Have you had a lovely bass playing week?
It's been so busy. It's just too big. It's too busy. I think I've got 18 gigs in September or something like that. It's just silly, and people are inquiring, and I'm saying yes when I should be saying no. I did actually get offered a gig for today, and obviously turned it down so we could record this.
Oh, well, that's very kind.
Naturally, but no, the date when this comes out, it's Friday night now. This will be out Saturday lunchtime. I've got a gig today. I've got a gig tomorrow. I've got, I think I've got 3 next week, 4 the week after. It's just silly. Damn. It's just silly. It's just getting silly now. But that's the job, and I'm very grateful and I'm very happy.
Well, hey, in these busy times, you'll thank yourself when it's not so busy, because you'll be like, oh, good job. I took up all that work when I could, and also I've got so many more contacts now, that can potentially hire me in the non-busy times. So
very true. Well, that tribute band that I did the gig with the other week, they've asked me back already.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gigging with them in October, which is very nice, and hopefully that'll be the start of lots of other work with them. So it just goes to show you murder yourself prepping for a gig, and it pays off.
There we go. Well, speaking of murder, no.
Murder the gimmick of this episode. Yeah. No, I'm spoiling your segue.
We want to talk today, as it's the 100th episode, we wanted to dive into 100 basses that you should try before you die. Before you kick the bucket, how many of these 4 to 5 to 6 stringed low-end monsters should you have experienced? And we're going to go through the list that's been suggested for us and kind of react to that. So I hope you enjoy joining this ride. Before we do that, though, we are going to talk about a little bit of news before announcing our next Patreon giveaway. And first, speaking of giveaways, I do want to urge you all, if you're listening at time of release, time is running out on the Seymour Duncan Power Stage 700 bass head giveaway that we're doing, teamed up with the Guitar Nerds podcast. So make sure you head over to our Instagram, In the Pocket Pod, where you can see the pin post and learn how to enter to win that very head. It's an excellent head. I'm very jealous of whoever wins that. So yes, definitely go and check that out for yourselves. We'll be announcing it on the Monday at time of release. Okay, so if you're listening to this in the far future, you've missed out, I'm afraid. But there we go. Last minutes. I wanted to move on, if you're happy with me moving on, Chris, to some little bits of news for our 100th episode, and I'm going to start things off, if that's okay with you, by talking about a product that's almost kind of similar to the Power Stage. So if you miss out on that one, you might want to give this a look in and see if it tickles your selected pickle. So sharing my screen now. This was announced recently. Warwick on their Rockboard have now got one of their mod series, which is like the the little, how would you call it, modular item that
Like
goes
little
into
patch bay kind of
Yeah.
bit you can put things. It's like I've got one of these, and it's like a little. There's like three jack input and outputs, and there's an XLR in and out. So if you wanted to, you could have that as like the start and end of your pedal board.
Yeah.
So you're not running leads in and out of the actual pedals themselves. They do another. They have done a power amp one before, but
Wow.
it's more of a guitar one.
Yeah, well, they've done ones with.
Go on.
They've done ones with like cab sims built in and wireless is built in,
Yes,
MIDI specific ones. I've had the one I've got two. The one I've got is mostly XLR focused. It's got multiple XLRs, but like you, like they're so good. These things, the Rockboards are my favorite pedal boards because they're great for cable management, and you get these amazing. Modular, like say, patch bays that you can do. This one has got a power amp built in. So this is brand new 150 watt Class D power amp built into your pedal board. Look at the size of this thing. They're not big, these things.
Teeny weeny. It's teeny weeny. And that's not a big board to begin with. I think is that the Trez 3.1?
It is indeed.
That's the one I've got. Yeah, that's not a big board, that at all. It's like 18 inches across, something like that.
Yeah. Bit like something else you've got.
Hell yeah.
These are available for about $200. So probably what, 150 to 100, probably about 150 quid, I'd say. I have no idea about conversion rates these days. It's all over the place.
No, it means absolutely nothing anymore.
But it's got everything you could want. You know, you've got your is that a cable in there? I can't quite make it out in this image. Ugh, can't zoom in. It's got your XLR out and the cable to go off to the cab to power it. So if you're running an HX Stomp or a Quad Cortex or the Anagram and want to run a little bit of stage volume, then you can do, which is pretty cool. Just thought I'd bring this one up because it was announced whilst we were doing the Seymour Duncan giveaway. I would say, it's 150 watts. It's not massive.
Yeah, I was going to say 150 watts in baseland is naff all.
Yeah.
Like it's not that much.
No. So
it's better than nothing. Obviously, if you like just want something really little that can just power like a little cab, then yeah, that's great. But you get a drum kit involved, and that's going to be just absolutely non-existent.
Absolutely.
Watts.
Yeah.
Not even close.
If you're playing with like an acoustic
guitar,
or
with
things like that,
that kind of thing.
This is going to be perfect for that. Oh, I didn't realize it has got a cab sim built in as well with this little toggle here. Yeah, so you can.
I mean, mixed feelings on that these days.
Yeah,
not all cab sims are invented equally, are they? Like, and what is the cab? That's going to change. You might turn that on and be like, "This is lovely," or you might really not. I think it really depends there.
I agree. I totally agree. I've been on a journey with cab sims over the years, and I only now recently enjoy the sound like without them. Even with drive, I feel like it's still a really nice sound. But I do tend to prefer. The ideal one is when it's blended with a mic'd cab. At the end of the day, or that kind of sound is what I tend to prefer. So when I've been demoing stuff over the years, I take a blend of the DI and a mic on the cab, and most of the time it's like 75% cab mic, 25% DI. So if I can do both, great. The thing that this is missing,
a little bit of that DI is nice, just a little bit.
I agree. If this had a patch bay built in and another XLR instead of maybe the headphone out and the aux in, this would be the ultimate thing. I think really cool.
That would be cool, but it's just not enough juice for me. I don't think I can't see 150 watts are getting me nowhere in my line of work. Absolutely nowhere at all.
Yeah,
but it is cool though. I mean, kudos to Warwick for doing something like this and putting it in a pedal board friendly format. That's always a cool thing. More of that. It just needs to be more.
And people need to make these things for those to become like innovations that get developed on. So this is the start of what I think eventually will end up being a lot of power in small units. I think we'll get there eventually.
Exactly.
There we go. Speaking of big power in small units, I want to talk now. I'm going to share this Instagram post that Darkglass have done, because look at this. They have added some more items to the anagram. Yes, it's like it was made for me. This update, honestly.
That's a very good point. That it is made for you, absolutely.
Yeah, incredible. So they've given us 4 extras, and one of the best things about the Line 6 stuff over the years has been the constant updates, and Darkglass are really providing here with the anagram, quickly making it become, one of, if not the best thing specifically for bass players. I'm talking, of course, about the new V1.5.0 update, which adds 4 new pedal blocks, and they're labeled under all new drive and distortion. Okay, so we have got the Atomic Sans, which, of course, in that iconic black and yellow, is a Sans amp clone. Then we have got a Generate Fuzz, which I'm guessing is like a Russian green fuzz, which is going to be a big muff. Then on the bottom left, we have an Arc Dreamer bass overdrive. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming that this is like a tube screamer, right?
You are correct. It's based on a bass tube screamer.
There we go. Which is a sound that I actually really do like. And then they have got the B-Colm OD. And this, Chris, is the Boss ODB3, which when we swapped rigs, we were diving back into that pedal, weren't we? And rediscovering it as actually, it's a really nice pedal, that thing, and it's not a lot of money. So to see that and the Sans amp in this pack, I was like, oh, yes!
It is cool. It's really cool. Have you tried these yet? Have you updated your anagram and given them a spin?
Sadly, I have not had the time to do so yet. And I'm not going to have the time to do so until I go until after I come back from holiday, which is killing me.
Well, it's a good job I have then, isn't it?
Yeah, good. So, Chris, you have played these. How are you finding them?
I've only played 3 of them, so I haven't done the Arc Dreamer yet. But the other 3 are amazing. And I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that. I have and continue to be very critical of the Sans amp that lives in the quad cortex. It's quite muddy. Like, it just seems to scoop out loads of mids, and leaves you with this really big boomy thing unless you really dive in and start trying to fine tune it a lot. This one isn't like that at all. Like, you turn it on, and with everything at noon, including the blend, you're immediately like, oh, that's the Sans amp kind of thing. And that's straight away.
That's interesting because it's only got 4 controls, right? Blend, presence,
no,
level.
It's got more than that. It's got you've got the drive. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. You've got the drive, and then you've got the blend. You've got a bass, a mid.
Oh, good.
And a treble. You have got a mid, haven't you? Have you got a mid? If I'm wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm pretty sure you've got a mid, but you've also got a control whether you want the bass to be at 40 hertz or 80 hertz. You've got that control. You've got a treble and a presence. You've got that. Drive, overall level, blend. I don't think there's a mid. Ignore me. I don't actually think there's a mid. But no, you've got all the stereotypical Sans amp controls built into the unit.
Cool. So it's kind of modeled on like a more old school Sans amp then, by the sounds of it. Amazing.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like, I played a gig yesterday where I had that. I think I had the drive halfway up, the blend on like about 70-80%. So the blend. Tiny little low end boost, tiny little presence boost, no treble boost, and then the level just to sort of gain match it to make sure I'm not boosting the volume too much. That was running into the the Peggy amp, which is an SVT, like a classic SVT, into the modern 810, which is like a Mesa Boogie 8x10. And it was so good. So good.
These, tell you what, Sans amps go so well into
An SVT.
and like into like the Galleon Krugers as well. They go really well. I think they go
So
well.
good.
One of my favorite tones is two of my favorite live tones have been with Sans amps, with the classic Sans amp, and I like the VT bass loads. But yeah, I'm not selling my actual Sans amp ever. I've decided because I'm like I always end up rebuying one. So why bother?
I know.
But maybe now.
Haven't you sold one like 3 times now?
Yep.
And rebought it.
Yep. This is my third one.
Lovely. But this is great. Like, it does the Sans amp thing immediately, really enjoyable. And this was like with a P bass, with rounds, with a pick. Just like did that. It was like uber Mark Hoppus. Like, it was so good. But yeah, the Sans amp is great. And you know what else is really good as well? The Generate Fuzz, the like big muff. That's really good. I had that set really quickly. Like, I just had mine set at like drive on 8, blend was like 30% up. I think I took the level up a tiny bit, and that was it. And it was just immediately like a really nice, not scooped fuzz tone. Like, it didn't do the thing where you hit a fuzz pedal and it just kills all the mid range. Like, it didn't do that at all. If anything, it gave me like a bit of nice extra like lift in that mid range and distortion. I was using it at my gig last night when the guitar player, because there's only one guitar player, was taking a solo. I was kicking that, and it was just giving me that lift in the mix to kind of fill in the gaps where the rhythm guitar has gone away. And it was
Stunning.
really good, really good.
Nice. And quickly, give us your thoughts on the yellow one here.
Fizzy.
Is it?
Yeah, but good fizzy. Good fizzy.
Okay.
Like that really, like when you get that Boss, the bass overdrive, and you really you start to like cook it and push it, with the drive on like past 7, really.
Okay. Yeah.
It was really like, I had this really like aggressive fizzy top end, but we didn't lose any of the low end. And that was without blending. I chose to kind of blend a bit more clean back in. It was like 80% dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. It's like just a really, really aggressive like drive. That sounds like quite classic because it is an old pedal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It does that whole like Nirvana bass tone really, really well. I think when you update your anagram and you load those two things in front of like a Galleon Kruger or the SVT and then stick a cab sim on the end of it, I think you'll be really impressed. Like really impressed with it.
I'm very excited
really
to dive in. So excited.
Yeah, good update this. Really good work from Darkglass. Really good work.
Yeah. Nice. I'm going to move on, if that's okay.
That is okay.
A bit of bass releases. For those that are shopping in the affordable market and is wanting a little bit of headless in their life, now might be the time to jump on this, because Ibanez have released some new variations in their EHB line, that being the EHB600 series. This is essentially the EHB that everyone seems to know and love now, that's been out for years, which is great. I'm glad that this range has stayed, kept it around. But instead of the like $1,000 mark, these are coming in at around like cheaper, 700, 800, depending if you're getting the 4-string or the 5-string. So yeah, just some more affordable versions of the HBs, which is great to have them be a bit more accessible, because yeah, when you're some people would absolutely want these but not be able to afford them, sadly. So it's cool to see some different versions in these two finishes as well. This kind of matte brown and then a pelham blue kind of finish as well. So yeah, I've not got much else to say on them. I'm not totally sure where they're saving the costs here. But there we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've missed out on the best finish, which is this, the charred champagne burst. Oh my God. I'm going to click play on this and hope it doesn't absolutely blow your head off.
It's going to.
Oh,
it did.
It did for a second. Look at that finish. Oh my.
Oh, that's a nice finish.
It's like copper burst almost. It doesn't look quite so good in
Yes.
that angle, but
It is a lovely fit. It is a lovely fit.
damn, that'd be fit.
Mm,
Yeah, always up for trying these. I would like to try one of these. I haven't tried one of these for
cool.
years, these EHBs, so I think they're cool.
No, I haven't played one since like 20. I was going to buy one in 2020, if I
I
remember
remember.
correctly. Yeah, I just never bothered in the end. Yeah, I'd like to know what they're doing to shave off that kind of like 300 quid kind of mark. Maybe it's something to do with the finishes. You know, there might have been some sort of a nicer top on the more expensive ones, or maybe something to do with the electronics or the
I was going to
pickups.
say,
Maybe
I
because
reckon it's probably
didn't the
that.
nicer one, didn't the original ones have some Bartolini pickups or
Yeah,
something?
I found it. These are
Yeah,
Ibanez custom
yeah.
electronics and pickups, so it's going to be that
Yes,
that's the
it's
more affordable thing.
in-house. Yeah, it's in-house pickups and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice that, and obviously these aren't multi-scale as well. Like the more expensive one, the EHB
something,
MS
something
something.
MS.
Yeah, multiple sclerosis, electric headless bass. That one. They were a bit more spenny, but no, this is cool. I dig it. In compared to last week with the £15,000 Fender custom shop. I think it's always nice when a big household name brand like Ibanez or someone like Fender or something brings out something that's just the same kind of thing but cheaper. You
Yeah.
know, like I miss those days. Like when I was a teenager, you'd see something like a Gibson Les Paul, like a Slash signature series Gibson Les Paul, and there would always be like the Epiphone alternative, which
Yeah.
would be obviously not as good. It'd be missing out on like the premium bits. Like it might be like the pickups instead of like something else, but it always like captured the vibe. And these capture the vibe of the more expensive EHB range. So it's big thumbs up from me.
A big thumbs up. Yep. I couldn't agree more. Absolutely. Going to move on now to the last piece of news of the episode before we dive into the main bulk of the episode. Reverend, little bit of news. They have brought a bass into their Blackout edition. Look at this bad boy. Oof. The Mercalli has had the Blackout treatment. It's kind of like an offset Jaguar style kind of bass. They kind of remind me of the Ashdowns, actually, with this kind of more rounded body at the bottom up here. Just all black with a cream binding. Always a winning combination. These come in at about £1,000. Not much else to say about these, really. If you're after something that's like a PH configuration, but it's totally passive, it's a pretty cool option. Pretty cool. It's kind of got this massive humbucker looking pickup in the neck, but it is a reverse P. And I think that looks better than doing a standard reverse P pickup, because I think they are a bit ugly when they do that. Kind of looks like they're pulling this face, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that. Horrible. But yeah, big fan of this. They've got it in the 4 and of course in a 5-string as well.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Looks nice. This, I think it looks really nice. I prefer the 4 over the 5. That black finish is lovely. Reverse P is always welcome. This is kind of like if I could have like a custom bass, like if I ever get like an alpha bass, I would have a big Music Man pickup and then P pickup, either normal or reversed as the pickup configuration. Yeah. But it would have to do the thing that this pickup configuration of basses can never seem to do right. The Music Man pickup needs to sound as good as a Music Man, and the P pickup needs to sound as good as a P bass. And they never seem to, do they? They never quite get it right. I mean, so hopefully this bucks the trend, but that is a lovely bass. That real nice. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
It's so true what you said though. Like it's like PJs. The P soloed never sounds as good as a P, with the exception, I think, of the Ashdown Roasted Saint. That is one of the best sounding PJs I've ever played, in my opinion.
it is a crime that range isn't more popular than it is, because they are. I mean, mine's in a case over there, the short scale, but it is a crime how good those basses are for the money. Like the quality of that roasted maple neck is bananas. They
Absolutely.
are really nice basses, really nice.
Ugh.
So
So
Ashdown,
good, really are.
send your checks to Chris Horrocks at number 1 Park. Never mind.
That was his
No,
legit
they
address.
are. That's a really, really, really bloody good range of basses. These are really good. I really hope they keep doing them.
Yeah, me too. They just need to make them available worldwide, because I think in America it's a bit difficult to get hold of these.
Yeah, which is a shame, really, because they're well worth it. They're really well worth it. They'd easily stack up along other things of that price, like Sire and stuff like that. Sterling by Music Man. Yeah, really nice. Really nice
so.
basses.
So good, I bought 2.
Lovely.
Nice.
So good, I was sent 1.
Right, let us move on. Before we dive into our 100 bases to try before you die, we of course simply must talk about patreon.com/in the pocket podcast. Thank you, first of all, to everybody that is a member over on there. This is the premium place for all of your wonderful bass content, everything in the pocket and more. We post on there every week leading up to the episode to get people to post in their comments and questions for the bonus episode that goes out with every single episode of the podcast. So if you're not signed up, make sure you click the link down in the description, either on YouTube or your listening platform of choice, so that you can find out all about our different tiers. Chris, would you like me to talk about the tiers, or would you like to talk about the different tiers?
I'm happy to do it, don't you worry.
You bloody go for it, son.
I'm going to bloody well go for it. So we have 3 tiers on the In the Pocket Patreon. The first tier is a little thank you from you to us. Just helps us keep the lights on. I bought a new light yesterday from Amazon. It cost me £9, and it's this. Look at this.
Wow, so cute.
How diddy is that? It's really nice. So that is what we call in the business a hair light. That literally just shines on. I'm trying to turn it off. Just this little bit of my. I spent £9 just to do that.
Fantastic.
I'm not saying the patrons have paid for that. I've paid for that, but it's a little thank you from you to us. It's just £1 or $1, whichever one it is. It goes a long way, and it just helps us. If you like what you see and you just want to support us, that is always very much appreciated. Then alongside that, or above that, we have our tier 2 that grants you access to our Patreon exclusive section that we do at the end of every episode. With that, we will put in Q&As with our patrons. When we have a guest on, we will have an exclusive Q&A with them at the end of the main episode. And if you're a tier 2 and above member, your questions will always be answered either to us or the guests. This gives you direct access to any guests we have on the Poddy Waddy Doodah. And then finally, tier 3 grants you access to everything I just talked about. Plus, you get a shout out every episode, which is lovely. You basically pay money for Johnny to say your name wrong. And then you also get entered into our lovely, lovely monthly giveaways. And that is our Patreon. This episode, or these episodes, they'll always be free. We're not going to change the way we do this. This is just some additional content where if you like the podcast and you want to support us, plus get access to a little bit of extra stuff, that is the best way to do it.
Very well said, my friend. Very well said.
Thank you very much. I'm going to have some beer now. Lovely.
Good. Lubricate that throat. This week, it is time to start a new giveaway for those lovely tier 3 patrons. And I have got Chris behind me. It's been in shot, technically. Oh, no, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's been in shot. Anyway, it's been in shot the whole time. Let me grab it.
It's this Terrifier poster that my fiance got from Shein.
Love.
It's not. You can't have it. It's hers, not mine. Ooh, what are we giving away? I love how you don't tell me. I really enjoy you don't tell me. I get to find out when you find out. It's a cardboard box.
Whoa, yeah, it's empty. Sorry, I'm struggling to get it in my frame. There we go. All right. This right here is the Boss GX10. It is a multi-effects processor just for bass players. It's very kindly sent this by Boss, and now it's going home with one of you lovely folk. So if you are so far inclined to enjoy pedals or want to try out lots of different pedals, this is a great chance to do just that by having everything all in one, like a multi-effects unit. But it's also got amp sims and all sorts of stuff that you would expect from something like that nowadays, all built in. Of course, with every Boss product, super high quality, built like a tank. And yeah, I'm excited to give this one away so someone can make good use of it, give it a good loving home. Because sadly I've got no space for it here anymore. So it must simply be loved by one of you wonderful people. And those wonderful people that are going to be in with a chance of obtaining this new bit of gear are Andy McMillan, John Patton, Peter Sillery, nearly got me there, Peter, Tinder, Carlos Bonas, Jim Goldstein, Tom Kuistra, Daniel McColgan, Frank Bethel, Sam Martins, Travis Williams, Kaddish D. Radish, Eric Molyneux, Charles Johnson, Dean Gordon, Daryl Hazelhurst Jeevens, Alan Wadey, Alexander Shawn, Ethan Eichhorn, Justin A., Jonas on bass, Joost Kroon, Mark W., and Brett Linkowski. Thank you very much, you wonderful, wonderful people. Patreon.com/In the Pocket Podcast. Marvelous.
Smooth. I like it.
Very much so. Let's move on then to the main bulk of this episode. Now, you might be thinking to yourselves, like, oh, how have you guys come up with 100 basses to recommend, and how are you going to do this?
Oh, I wonder how you have come up with 100 basses to recommend. How have you done that, Jonny Dibble?
Well, I don't know if you've heard of this thing called the internet. And one of the biggest things since the creation of the internet is the creation of artificial intelligence. And so my friend Chat, that's short for something, I'm sure, GPT, has come up with a fantastic way of suggesting 100 basses to try before I die. So here we go.
Scraping the barrel for our 100th episode. Thank you so much.
Hey, we're relying on modern technologies and killing trees in the process to do this. But I thought this would be interesting for it to showcase how much we have and haven't had experience with, and to maybe learn about some interesting basses, because I'm sure there's going to be things on here that we've not heard of. So there we go. I'm going to have a tab ready to kind of look some things up should I need to. But hopefully, I'm hoping we'll know most of these. We can give our kind of brief opinions on these as we go through 100.
Okay. Yeah, because we've got 100 to go through. I'm going to sound like an old man right now. Can you zoom in?
Do you know what? I tried for you, Chris. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh!
Hang on.
There we go.
It up, right. Is that better for you?
That's so much better.
There we go.
The laptop is about 8 feet away from me. Right. Let's not let's not take too long doing this.
Let's not dilly dally. Here we go. The classics.
Okay.
This is what they've kind of segmented it as. The bass. Every bassist should touch at least once. Easy. Number one, of course, the Fender Precision bass.
What?
Number two, Fender Jazz bass.
Yeah, okay. So far, so obvious. Moving on.
Yeah. Number three, a Fender Mustang bass. Okay, yeah, nice little short scale.
Yeah, you know what? Very true. Very true. There's nothing wrong. I think if you add a jazz, a P, and a short scale, you're going to go far. Absolutely.
You're set. Yeah. Number four is the Fender Jaguar bass. Hello. My favorite bass.
Not really essential in my opinion, but a very cool bass.
Yeah, totally, I suppose it's kind of taking this as like, oh, it's the active one, out of all the classics. So.
Yeah, well, it's the only active thing on this list. Just
yeah.
However, You've let me. We got 5 in. We did 4 good ones, and then this piece of crap. Anyway, go on.
Whoa, come on. The Fender at number 5, ironically, the Fender Bass 6.
I was going to say, if they put the Hofner in at number 5, they could have had number 6 as the Fender Bass 6. It's glad to see artificial intelligence hasn't discovered irony yet.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, that's truly the end. As soon as it gets opposable thumbs, we're done for. You know?
Exactly. Opposable thumbs and sarcasm.
The Fender Bass 6 is, love them, hate them. They're here to stay, whether you like it or not.
Moving on.
Number 6, to pause on the Bass 6, you need to review one. You need to do some content on one. I think this would be so interesting.
Look, if someone wants to send me one, I'll do it. And we'll go from there. Matt Parker, if you're watching, I know you're watching or listening, send me a Bass 6 and I will do a video.
Fantastic. Done. Locked in.
Done. Number 6
is the Rickenbacker 4001. Growly iconic in prog rock. Yes, correct. And in at number 7, the Rickenbacker 4003, which is a slightly more modern version of it, according to ChatGPT. I'm on a real Rick kick right now. Not going to lie, Chris. The bug is biting me hard. I'm not going to buy a real one, though. So if anybody...
I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no way.
YouTube's doing well.
I've never played one that like really stood out to me as like, oh yeah, this really suits me. It's like sound-wise and playing-wise. And they've all been quite different. So I'm not going to fork out on something and it not be right. And it's too expensive. So I would like a copy of some sorts to have a go with, to see how I find it.
Yeah, I'm always struck by just how different every Rickenbacker you play really feels and sounds.
Yeah, sometimes okay,
I'll own one one day, but they are a cool bass.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of cool basses, of course, the Hofner 500 or 5001 violin bass, the classic Beatle bass. I flipping love a Hofner. So I'm glad that this is in the classics list here.
Absolutely, that is a foundation instrument. I think you've got. I'll get one day. You've got to have that tone. You've got to have that tone knocking around. 100%.
How can something be so dull yet so present and plunky? Oh, it's amazing.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Speaking of ridiculous, we've got the Thunderbird from Gibson in at number 9. Hell yeah. God, I feel like it is true. You do have to give one a go at some point, even if it's to go, no thanks.
Yeah, that one we tried at Andy Baxter's was terrible.
Yeah, proper vintage.
It wasn't. Look, it's not bad. It just wasn't for me at all. It wasn't for me
100%. And likewise with Gibson EBO and EB3, these seriously like vary as well. I've played some and hated them, and then played the short scale like SG. Was that an EBO? I think it was, because I only had the one pickup. So good. It was so good.
I wish I got that one from Bass Bros, that black one.
Yeah, with the modded bridge. SG. Oh,
yeah, that was one that got away a little bit. I wish if money was no object, I definitely would have got that and the Mikey Way Jazz bass.
Yeah, for sure. Both of those are killer.
Yeah.
There's a fretless modded all black Epiphone SG on Facebook at the minute for like 200 quid.
Do it.
I'm so put like a filter based preamp in it. Oh, don't.
Cool.
That would be sick.
Well, overall, Mr. ChatGPT, I think you did quite well there. Those were pretty fairly foundational instruments. Let's move on to the modern workhorses.
Modern workhorses. I like these categories it's given it. Okay, here we go. Number 11, the Music Man Stingray. Yep, got it there. Punchy Slap King, followed by the Music Man Bongo.
I'd love that clip we did when we that was for the Patreon, but we put it on Instagram, where I got to try a bongo for the first time, and I'm playing it, and you zoom in and go like, yeah, what do you think? And I'm like, don't like it.
Well,
no.
I'll tell you what I do like.
Oh, don't tell me you've got a bongo there. What have you got there? Have you got a bongo there? Oh, of course you have.
I have got a bongo here.
You make me sick. Moving on.
Oh, this one actually does play good though. So there we go. Spoilers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Next one is the Sterling by Music Man, Ray. They've just said Ray. Could you be more specific, please, ChatGPT? Just
suppose it's just the Sterling equivalent of the Stingray, which, to be fair, yeah, great. Got my Ray 2s just over there. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, great brand, great bases. I am kind of disappointed though that like they've put the Stingray and then a Sterling Ray as one you try before you die. I would suggest like, give us a different Sterling, like a Stingray product. Music Man product.
Yeah, you have kind of, to an extent, given us 3 Stingrays in a row there.
Yeah.
And then 2 bases, and then next 4. No, 4. Yeah, next 4 bases. I have no idea what they are.
There we go. So the Lakeland Skyline, which is their kind of like humbucker in the bridge, normally a jazz style single in the middle position, 445502. I'm not really up there with my Lakeland knowledge. I've played 2 before. One being, of course, Nate Mendel's bass. That was very nice.
That was quite nice. I'll give you that. Yeah. That one was quite nice.
And then in the 15th spot, the Lakeland USA 455594. Do these relate to the years, the 02 and the 94? I'm not too sure. That's ones I don't really know that much about. Shall I give it a quick look up?
If you want to.
You're like, I don't care.
God, we could be at this list for quite a while.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Lakeland, they don't excite me that much, if I'm honest. That's kind of a hot take.
No,
sorry.
Me neither, really. No, sorry. They just don't really tickle my pickle.
Yeah. The next brand kind of does, though. G&L. Got 2 G&Ls. The L2000, which is like, yeah, they nailed it here. Leo Fender's evolution of the jazz and precision. I wouldn't say that's quite right. It's probably his evolution of the precision and the Stingray, because this is like their dual humbucker, MFD pickups, basses that are kind of an acquired taste, I think. I don't personally like them that much, but I've heard people sounding great on them and loving them. Big old chunky ass necks on these things. And then the G&L SB2, which is their like PJ, kind of a skinny body shape. Kind of weird. G&L are very hit and miss for me. Some I love and some I'm like, does nothing for me. Have you tried a G&L?
I don't think I have, I really don't. I might have, but I just don't think I have. However, I've tried the next one.
Oh, I have. Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, I have tried the next one. It is a Yamaha BB734A. Interesting there. I like that it suggested this one out of all the BBs. A very popular one for sure. Tell us about your experience when you played this one.
Is this not the one that I played for literally 3 minutes at the guitar show like 2 years ago?
This is the one.
As everyone was packing down at the Line 6 booth. Correct. That was good. That basically, I will have a BB one day. I really like them. I think they're really nice.
Yeah, BB. I think BBs are lush. I caught someone on Facebook the other day. I put it on our group chat trying to sell
you did, yeah.
a BB. It's still live now, and they've left me on red after I sent them the evidence that they were trying to scam people, or maybe they're just very ill-informed. Basically, they're trying to sell a BB234, which is their most affordable one, for 500 quid used, and that's more than it is new. And he was saying it was a 434, and that he bought it for over £1,000. And I was like, A, it's not a 434. B, the 434 is like 650 new. So what?
Oh dear. Would you go as far to say you were very like, oh?
When I saw it, I went, damn. And then I went, oh.
Damn. I mean, I'm 56 years old. Damn.
Yeah. The next one is the Yamaha TRBX series. Have you tried these?
No, I don't think I have actually. No.
I've only played them for seconds. People love them though. They do sound good. They're like the kind of dual humbucking Yamahas. I don't really like the way that they look. Kind of similar to SR basses, actually, which is coincidentally the next one, the Ibanez Sound Gear bass, which I agree everyone should try an Ibanez like this.
Million percent. Ibanez in the bass department, despite the fact they're still very popular, slept on, I think. I think they make some great basses. Great, like, the Sound Gear range is like a mint second bass.
Okay.
You know, like, you get a really cheap thing to start off with. You know, like, I got like a catalog guitar, you know, to start off with. You know, that kind of, you know, really cheap, you know, not even like name brand kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you might be like, maybe you're into like heavier music or something kind of like that. Or you like that big modern sound, be it active or passive. A Sound Gear is like a really good like second bass, you know, between like £400 and like £800.
They certainly make a lot.
Oh yeah, but then that could see you going from like a teenager all the way through to like early adulthood, and then by then you've probably learned enough to kind of go, I think I'm a jazz bass guy, and then you might buy a nice jazz bass, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's a good place for Ibanez Sound Gear stuff.
See, I can almost conversely have never played a Sound Gear bass that I really, really enjoyed. I've played some that I was like, oh yeah, I can tell like this is good quality, and they're all good quality. I think like they're good value for money and are built really, really well. I think, but they always just never sound wise and feel wise never ever inspire me. Like they're always just like, bleh, bleh. I don't know why, but they're just always a bit lifeless for me.
Yeah, I suppose so. I've played one or two that I think were quite nice, like on like jam nights. But not really like really dove into one and been really impressed. This next list of 10, may I tackle this?
Yes, you go for it.
Because I think this will be fun. Are you ready for this? Okay, coming in at the 21 is the Alembic Series 1/2. No one gives a shit. Coming in at number 22 is the Federa Monarch Emperor. Does Scott Devine have one of these?
Probably.
Although
I think he's more of a Ken Smith man.
He's more of a Ken Smith man. Coming in number 23 is the Ken Smith BSR. This is allegedly smooth, articulate, a gospel and jazz favorite. And you know what? That is probably bang on the money, to be fair. Next is the Michael Tobias design 535, a boutique ergonomics killer 5-string. I don't know anything about Michael Tobias design basses.
I was today years old when I realized that stood for, that's what MTD stood for.
Fair enough. Next is the Sadowski Metro line. Never played one, really. Not got too much to comment. Hey, good things about Sadowski.
Yeah, I've only played. They sent me one of their cheaper ones to demo, and I didn't love it. Not gonna lie, but I've not played the more expensive ones.
Fair enough. Well, maybe that's just where they kind of like shine as a company. I assume they will. Coming in at number 26 is the Status Graphite. Yep, cool, mega cool, love it. Really want one day. Love me a Status, and then. Easily the best thing on this list. Easily the best thing on this list is coming at number 27 is the Dingwall NG2. There's literally one. Depending on how we've decided to frame this in the edit, there's literally one right there. Just to my list, just to my left, absolutely mint bass. No, is it boutique though?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'd say it's
made in wherever it's made, not
Indonesia?
America.
I suppose, yeah. Maybe the NG2, but Dingwall definitely earns its spot on the boutique side if you're going like combustion or
proper combustion, the proper like OG Dingwall. Yeah, 1,000,000%. Speaking of which, number 28 is the Dingwall Combustion, which is kind of the predecessor. Is that the right word? The Dingwall Combustion is the Phantom Menace, and the NG2 is Attack of the Clones. There we go.
Oh, so the NG2 is shit?
Oh, I take it back. Sorry. You know what? No. The Dingwall Combustion is it's still going to be the Phantom Menace, I guess. But the NG2 is Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
You're in the
that's
middle.
my hill. My hill I'm willing to die on is I actually think the older I get, Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars film.
So, okay, side track on
Go
this
on.
list. Yeah,
Go on.
I came out in 2005. Obviously,
Yep.
that was like when I got into Star Wars when I was in
Yep.
year 5 and fell in love with that film. It was the first Star Wars film I saw, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, the
Yeah.
first one you saw.
Yeah, yeah,
Really? I'd seen them
yeah.
all by that point, but that's the only one I saw in the cinema.
Yeah. So
Really?
I was
You
like,
had no
oh my
idea what was going on.
Well, I was almost better, maybe. I was like, oh my God. And I, absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So then I went back and watched everything.
Cool.
So I obviously have a deep rooted nostalgic love for it. Having rewatched it many, many times since, I will retain that it is the best film opening in the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's
so good.
I was sat in the cinema.
The CGI lives up, doesn't it?
100%. I was watching it on the 25th anniversary edition when it came out. I went to the cinema by myself to watch it, and
I wasn't invited. Very rude.
No, I had goosebumps. The whole intro, I was like, "Oh, this is so good." The sound.
I tell you what, I would have had a full blown like medical
Erection.
emergency. Yes, at the whole the whole massive scrap between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Mainly just the I will do what I must.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can nearly quote that entire like.
I bet you can. I bet you can as well.
My God.
Have you seen the Revenge of the Sith? But it's sexy back every time Obi-Wan Kenobi's. It's so
of course,
good.
him stood in the Naboo
in the doorway of the bam, dun, let her go, Anakin. Dun, 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 dun. You turned her against me.
So good.
Have you seen as well, tangent? Have you seen the video where it's the guy who voices Chris from Family Guy? And it's the table against me. It's table. He's like, let her go, Anakin. He's like, you turned her against me.
Yeah,
absolutely kills me off. That so good. Anyway, moving on to what? Just quickly, number 29 and number 30 is the Warwick Fum and the Warwick Streamer Stage 2. I don't think I've ever played a Warwick.
Oh wow! You should.
Maybe I've played a Fum really briefly, really briefly.
I have a love-hate with Warwicks, and I love the way they feel and sound. Like, I mean, they sound like a snob, but the more expensive ones. I've had the cheaper ones and not really got on with them. But my God, they are godly instruments when you start moving up the chain.
I bet at the top end they are like you can see why all the big boys have them.
Yeah. And the Thumb is one of the big boys I've never ever played. So that is something I definitely want to change. Don't necessarily want to own one, but I definitely want to play one.
Lovely. I think just because we're only at number 31, I think we're going to have to just move a little speedier through these.
100%. Less bases, more Star Wars talk.
Absolutely agree. But so this next section is for those of you listening, is the rock and metal staples, aggressive tones built for heavier music. Now, first two are the Spectre NS2 and the Spectre Euro 5. Can't really argue with that. They're great. Tried a Spectre for the first time at the Guitar Show last year. Really, really, really enjoyed them. Do you have anything to comment on regarding 100%.
That? They are beautiful, especially like the Euro series. So good. 5 strings especially is where Spectres shine, I think, with those like soap bar style pickups. Oof. Yeah, 100%. Definitely got a unique voice that's worth trying out.
1,000,000%. Gives me big, every time I look at a Spectre, I think of Mike Kroger from Nickelback, Doug Wimbish from Living Colour, and Tom Doyle from Don Broco.
Yeah.
All of them will be on the podcast one day. I swear to God, one day. Anyway, number 33 is the ESP LTD B series. Haven't the foggiest.
I know what these are. I've played them. I wouldn't say they've really earned their spot on this list, to be honest. Ooh.
Never mind. Number 34, the Jackson Spectra bass. Again, no idea.
Yeah, good, very good. Like them.
Cool. Go on.
Move. That was it. That was it.
Well, number 35 is the Schecter Stiletto and the Schecter Omen, both as number 35. Schecter get a bit of a under the radar rap. They make some good stuff, I think.
Schecter make incredible stuff. The Stiletto and Omen are probably my least favorite models from them, though. Aesthetically, like, they do nothing for me, especially the Omen. Oof.
Fair enough. Well, number 36 is the Ibanez BTB. I'm not asked about the BTB, but what I am asked about is number 37, the Ibanez ATK.
Yes.
The Music Man on steroids. 100% want one of those one day. So cool.
Never tried one as well.
Me neither, but I've heard them enough to know I want one.
Yeah, me too. And I want one that's a jazz pickup in the neck as well, like the wooden one with the maple neck. They need to make. Why they aren't making more Talmans and more ATKs, I don't know, because that's their kind of like more traditional kind of looking body shape ones, I think, and they're just the coolest. So yeah,
exactly.
More of those.
Johnny, do you want to take over for the last three on this list?
Oh, you don't do this to me. Oh, okay. The PV Cirrus. The PV Foundation. Oh, yeah, that is a sleeper bass.
The Dean Edge.
The Dean Edge. I'm certainly not edging in this because, no.
Oh, dearie me.
Anything Dean, I just despise. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Can I give you a really... I'm going to run my own podcast here. I'm so not excited by this list so far.
Hey, I don't know. I think this is pretty... I think
this is interesting. This is interesting. We're going into... Yeah, number 5, number 41 to 50 is short scale and quirky.
Yes, here we go.
Starting off with a strong one, the Dan Electro Longhorn.
Hell yeah. 100%. I will die on that hill. Sick bass.
Very cool. What's the difference between a Longhorn and a 59, though, which is the next one on the
59,
list?
similar like looking pickups. 59's got slightly angled pickups, I think, and it's not Longhorn shape. It's a different body shape. It's like much more. It's retro looking, but it's way more. Is contemporary the right word? Yeah, like normal looking, I'd say. Give it a look up on your phone. I'd recommend it. They're really nice. Really nice.
I'll have a little cheeky look in a minute, but number 43 is a very good shout. We've got the Hofner Club bass.
Yep, really, really cool. Basically like a little Les Paul semi-hollow type jobby. Very nice.
Muy bien. Speaking of Les Pauls and Gibsons, the number 44 spot is claimed by the Gibson SG bass. Very cool, but I want it with an EBO pickup. I don't want any other pickup configuration for that. No, it's got to be the EBO.
Bridge pickups on them sound like ass to me, I think.
Sound like utter crap.
Yes.
Next up, number 45 is the Hofner Ignition.
I would actually recommend people skip the Ignition series and go for the Contemporary series because although it's a bit more expensive, the Ignitions, I've played a couple and always not enjoyed them, but then the Contemporary has got a lot more like plunk to the sound, I think, a lot more like top end. And that really helps that Hofner like dull sound. So yeah, I whatever.
If you're getting a Hofner, you want that sort of like plinky plonky, clicky top at the end, don't you? Sure. After though is the number 46 spot is the Eastwood Classic 4.
Oh. Yeah, didn't expect to see anything from Eastwood on this list, if I'm honest.
No, me either. Not at all. Not one little bit.
Okay. Next one is the Hagstrom Viking bass, which a lot of semi-hollows in this, which is, I suppose, a lot of is a category of itself. It should be followed by. Now they've kind of got this a bit wrong. Oh,
I was just about to say about this. I think they have got this wrong, haven't they?
Yeah, because this is short scale and quirky. Now, is this and or quirky, or just? You know what I mean? Is it all of these short scales? Because this is not correct because the Fender Aerodyne Jazz Bass, ChatGPT, is not a short scale. But
no, not at all.
yeah, look, they got that up. Sleek Japanese short scale variant. Wrong. Anyway,
Very weird.
there we go. Still, absolutely agree that you should check it out. 49 is the Fender Music Master bass, which is their like student bass that they started out with. I think this is really cool. Never tried one, but that would be nice. And halfway through our list, the Hofner Shorty bass. Yeah, I suppose like some kind of travel bass is something that you should try at some point. Because, like you said, the ukulele has been a great practice tool. So I think it's worth trying something like that for sure.
It really has. Like the ukulele has been, for me at least, well worth the investment. 100%.
I think, Chris, for this next 50, let's list off the bases and then give our thoughts of the whole list.
Okay, go on. You fire through these 10.
All right, here we go. This is Fretless Wonders. Here we go. Fender Fretless Jazz, a Ibanez SR705 Fretless. Ooh. Oh, I know the one. A Warwick Thumb Fretless and a Lembic Fretless. Sire Marcus Miller V7 Fretless. A Padula Buzz Bass. I don't actually know that. A Godan A4 Fretless. A Yamaha TRB Fretless. A Zon Sonus Fretless. And a Federa Fretless. Whoa. I mean, that is big fart sniffy territory, isn't it? Federa fretless.
That's not a lot of frets. Wow.
Chris, give us quickly your summary of, which of these you would like to play and your opinion on fretless basses.
Probably the Jazz fretless, and then I mean, I do like Godin as a brand, or Godin, I don't know. Sire Marcus Miller fretless, yeah, that's cool. If I'm going to play a fretless, I want to go all in and get like a big silly Federa. But I've not been brought around to the fretless bass yet, I'm afraid. I've never really, whenever I've played one, I've always been a bit like, yeah, it's a cool sound, but I'll never use it.
I would have to have a lined one. I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, yeah. I've done it a few times where there's like, when I've tried one, there's no fret markings, and I'm like, oh, I just don't know what I'm doing here.
No, and I don't find that fun. Like,
no, I don't find it fun. I don't find it fun either.
That being said, I do. I saw a friend of the show, Joe Branton, playing a fretless, his Acinonix, which has not been on this list yet. They're from what brand? Nordstrand, and that sounded awesome with drive and fuzz on it. Oh my god! So I definitely want to try a fretless soon. Tried them before, but not owned one myself. Okie dokie. Yeah. What's next? Number 7 is acoustic and semi-hollow. Okay.
Do you want me to read through these, or do you want to read through them?
You read through them, please.
Very well. So acoustic and semi-hollow for unplugged jams and unique textures. We have got, starting at 61, the Epiphone Jack Cassidy. Then it's the Gibson Midtown, followed by the Taylor GS Mini Bass. Then it's the Takamine Acoustic Bass, the Yamaha APX Bass, the Guild B24E Bass. Then it's a Breedlove Pursuit Bass, followed by the Martin BC16E, then the Michael Kelly Dragonfly, and finally the Fender Kingman. If I may jump in very quickly, for me, the only two that jump out for me at all in this are the GS Mini Bass, because I got a lot of time for Taylor. I think Taylor made really cool guitars. And finally, it's Jack Cassidy on off.
Absolutely. Opinion. Out of this list, that is by far the best.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, I don't like acoustic basses at all. And I think that, if you're going to get one, you have like some kind of semi-hollow, and the Jack Cassidy is up there. So good. Love that bass.
Totally. Ooh.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness.
From number 71 to 80 is the Extended Range and Oddities section.
Here we go. I'm going to read
Take it away, Dibble. Take it away.
71 is the Music Man Bongo 5-string or 6-string. Damn. The Ibanez BTB 6-string, the Combustion 5 or 6-string from Dingwall, the Conklin GT7. What? Never heard of that. The Federa Anthony Jackson Presentation. boring name for a bass. A Ken Smith 6-string, Warwick Streamer 6, ESP LTD B206SM. Taking a
Catchy.
leaf out of Ibanez's book there. Then this just says 8-string. Even like ChatGPT's at the end of its wits now. 8-string bass or 12-string bass. There we go. They're just kind of given some random examples of the types of ones that you would try. I might be getting an 8-string bass.
Stop it. Why?
Because someone wants to market one, and that's what I do.
That's what I do, baby. Well, fair enough. That's good for you.
Thanks.
For me on this list, it's the it's the combustion all day, every day.
Yeah, I do like a bit of Do I like a bit of Ken Smith? No. Actually, no. There's a brand that hasn't been mentioned here. In fact, there's lots that haven't been mentioned so far. So I'm interested to see if we get to it. I'm just going to quickly look at the Conklin GT7. So I've never seen this before. Conklin,
because it's a silly name.
It is ugly.
No,
as
mind.
predicted, it's pretty ugly.
Don't show me. I don't want to know.
No, basically, if you haven't heard the name, then it's going to be ugly. There's a reason it didn't catch on.
Oh God, we have to skip this one. Sorry, sorry guys. For those of you listening, category 9, the 81 to the 90 spot is uprights and hybrids. So anyway, moving on, scrolling down, we have what's next? Don't even read them. Don't read them.
It's funny that there's a stag on the list. That's all I was going to say.
That's all maybe stag make nice upright basses. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Number 10. Ooh, number 10. Our last 10. We should definitely just talk about these to end the episode. Let's talk about these. So, signatures and artist models. Coming in at number 91 is the Fender Geddy Lee jazz bass. Yeah, great bass.
Yeah, absolute. Super spanky sounding and really bright with that high mass bridge and the 70s style pickups.
Exactly.
Excellent bass.
Really like them. Coming in at 92, I've tried one and I didn't like it. It's the Fender Flea jazz bass.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's that good, to be honest.
No, I didn't like it that much. But number 93, arguably a bit of a defining bass, I'd say, in terms of like, you got to recommend these to people, especially number 94. But for 93, similarly, is the Fender Marcus Miller jazz bass. But then almost eclipsing 93, I would say, number 94 is the Sire Marcus Miller V7.
Yeah. Going back to the Fender Marcus Miller Jazz, what an incredible sounding preamp on that bass.
Yep.
Like really unique looking like scratch play on it. I absolutely love it. So good. That funk like pop from it. Yeah, great. And same with the Marcus Miller, the Sires, like the best things about them are the preamps, like, and the necks are pretty good too. But the preamps are pristine.
100%. Playing both of these basses is never too much. No. Then, moving in at number 95 is the Warwick Robert Trujillo Signature Series. It's a cool bass. I wouldn't really say it's like amazing. And
you have to try it before you die.
Don't get me wrong, even as a massive Metallica fan, I'm like, yeah, but it's a dead nice bass, but I wouldn't go that far. It's the same with number 96, the ESP Tom Araya, the singer from Slayer. I mean, I love a bit of Slayer, absolutely, but I'm not bothered about his signature ESP one little bit.
No. I've never seen it.
It's cool. It's just a metal bass. That's literally all there is to it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
doesn't do heat.
If I have to be, if I may be so bold, I don't care for 97 and 98, but I very much care about 99 and 100.
Yeah. Well, let's skip past those two then. Just mention them quickly.
Yeah, 97 is the Music Man Cliff Williams Stingray.
Mm-hmm.
who is, of course, the bass player of AC/DC, the king of less is more, I would say. And then number 98 is the Ibanez Gary Willis fretless. Obviously, Gary Willis is a powerhouse bass player. I don't know too much about his Ibanez signature series. Not that that's a bad thing, but a little bit more up mine and Johnny's street. Number 99 is the Yamaha Billy Sheehan Attitude bass.
Yeah. Killer bass, like stereo output. Oh,
Blue bass, taut pick guard. You got the big EBO style neck pickup, and then a really hot P bass sort of middle pickup. Unreal combination. Runs it to two separate amps, like clean. It's the whole clean low end, distorted high mids. Really cool. That is a really like defining bass, I think. And then finally, real big personal favorite of mine personally, number 100 is the Fender Duff McKagan P bass.
Ooh, very good.
Elite bass. Absolutely love it.
That is a good bass. Not tried it myself, but I've heard
Very
it's
good.
fantastic. Yeah.
Very, very cool. The one I got to try when I went down to RIP PMT was very, very enjoyable. Really liked it.
Beautiful.
Well,
a few.
Not a bad list.
I would say it's actually a bad list, to be honest, because there's some biggies that have not been mentioned. Like, where's my Gibson Ripper? Where's my Gibson G3?
Yeah, where's the G3? Where's the Ripper? Yeah, it's very true.
The Grabber, there's no. I had some other ones in my head.
Where's the Alpha Instruments Vector 4-string? Full review on my channel live right now.
Yeah. Well, even things like the Telecaster bass isn't on there. I'd say that's pretty iconic.
Yeah, the Tele bass isn't on there. That's very, very, very good point.
No Squire JV. I'd say that's a really interesting thing, to try. Like, there's loads of interesting models that aren't on here at all. So yeah,
no, nothing apart from the status as well. Not really a lot of headless kind of stuff.
No, nothing like that.
No,
there's going to be loads that's going to pop back to me like, oh yeah, that wasn't on there at all.
After this video's out.
Yeah, like I said before, Music Man's got loads of basses that aren't on this list. The bongo was on here twice. It doesn't deserve to be on there once, does it?
I would argue not at all. No. You should tell ChatGPT to get rid of that immediately.
Yeah. Tell me why not to buy a bongo, please.
Exactly.
Well, there we go. Let us know down below what basses you would add to that list, please, because I would really like to know your recommendations. If you enjoyed this episode, then please go and if you're listening on a platform of choice, be it Spotify or Apple Podcasts, etc., then definitely rate it 5 stars. It really helps reach more people, and more people means more podcasts. So make sure you do that. Other ways that you can help for free is to go and subscribe to us on YouTube. If you've not watched this on there, definitely go and do that, and follow us over on Instagram at In The Pocket Pod. Remember, go and enter that extra giveaway. However, if you want to enter the giveaway mentioned on this very podcast, then you need to go to patreon.com/In The Pocket Podcast and check out our tiers. It helps us financially keep the lights on here. It's the best way to kind of directly financially help us out if you are in a position to do so. And we really, really appreciate any kind of help that you guys give us. So thank you so much. Speaking of Patreon, we are going to head over there and do a bit of a birthday 100th episode special in just a minute. But before we do that, Chris, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me quite literally everywhere under That Guy on Bass. Please consider having a little search on YouTube and finding me and dropping me a cheeky little subscribe. That would really go a long way. I'm on, at the time of recording, 950 subscribers. Which is mad, because I started the year on 80. So really, really, if you've come along for the ride already, because I haven't posted loads and loads, once a month, something like that. If you've already been along for the ride, really, really means a lot to me. And if you haven't already, please consider having a little mooch over and checking it out. And if you like what you see, drop me a subscribe. It does go a long way. I have lots of big plans for the channel, and just gonna keep ticking along. But yes, that guy on bass, Jonny. Tell the people where they can find you.
I've just subscribed to you, Chris. Is that okay?
Oh, finally, cheers.
You can find me on YouTube, just my name, Jonny Dibble, and exactly the same over on Instagram. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tatty bye.